Good day wherever you are listening to me. Probably you're listening to me in the morning. I say good morning to you. If you're listening to me in the afternoon, good afternoon to you. If you're listening to me probably in the evening time, I'll say good evening to you. Probably you're even listening to me at night. How do I say that? I'll say, are you having a great night there? Yeah, so how's been the day? I hope you're having a wonderful time. So my name is Kunle Fadare, your regular amazing coach on why you are not making sales. This is strictly for people intending to make sales. Now there is a proper definition there. If you're not into selling, you've not gotten a product yet, let me continue. If you've not gotten a product yet, or probably you even have a product, if you've not gotten a product yet, but you are interested in making sales, or you already have a product you're selling, but there is no selling. You know what I mean when I say there's no selling? I mean, probably you're not making sales as expected. Probably you're not hitting your target as expected. Yeah, I'm going to be opening your eyes to why you're not making sales and how you can get yourself out of the no sales problem, no sales issue, and get yourself selling fast and selling easy. That's it. The aim of this series is to create in you the awareness that you can actually be making sales. The aim of this series is to open you up to the understanding, the reality of the fact that those that are selling don't have two heads. The aim of this series is to open you up into the know that you too can also make sales. You too can be a better salesman. You too can engage people and engage them with a heart-to-heart talk, in a way that you communicate to their brains, communicate to their heart, get them in the know, and help them make a life-changing decision. Yes, help them to make a life-changing decision. I am very sincere with you. See, the journey is not how far, but how well. That you have a course with you, or you have a program or product with you that is not selling for a very long time, means that the course or the program is dead in your hands. And the only means of revival is to open you up to what you are not doing, or what you did before but you stopped. Some people started something, but unfortunately, at some point in the journey, they stopped. Yeah, they stopped. It's painful. No, if something is working, then you keep working it. But if something is working and you stopped along the line, it won't continue generating the usual revenue for you. Now, let me tell you a story. There was a man that met Brian Tracy. You should have come about, if you've read his book on No Excuses. I read his book and I've listened to some of his podcasts, and he's a better, not just a salesman, but a better salesman. And I mean, he has sold millions of products. What's it called? Not millions of products, but millions of copies of whatever he said, of books. He has sold electronics. He has sold what have you. This man said something. He said he was in a seminar. He was conducting a workshop for people. And while he was conducting the workshop, someone accused him. He said, "Sir, you said that this thing will continue to generate this so thing if I implement it." And Brian Tracy said, "Yes, I said so." Then he said, "But it had stopped generating as usual." Then Brian called him to order and said, "Okay, while you were applying it, what happened?" The man said, I saw this result. I was promoted in my organization. I was given this because as at then I listened to tapes. I take it. I do everything, virtually everything your course stipulates, your program stipulates, and I was getting what I needed to get. Even I was promoted to the rank of an executive, sales executive in my organization. And then Brian said, "What changed?" That's it. What changed? Now, The moment Brian Tracy asked him what changed, he noticed instantly that he stopped doing them. So whatever is working that you have stopped doing as a result of one thing or the other, is best you go back to them. You go back to them. There is no excuse for stopping something that works. If it works, then it definitely will continue working. So today on this, that's just an introductory aspect. It's just an introduction. I've not even got into the course proper. Anytime I'm teaching my students, or anytime I'm giving an opportunity to open people up to one understanding or the other, I love to do it with the whole of my heart. That is it. So why you are not making sales is a series. Let me talk a little bit about it. It's a series born out of a desire to see people liberated from the stigma of not making sales. Yes. So many people have gotten courses worth hundreds of thousands of naira. So many people have gotten courses worth, thousands of dollars. But unfortunately, they've not been able to make sales. Unfortunately, they've not been able to get what they expected. Now, this is a series meant to correct that. If peradventure you had gotten a product that you found difficult to sell, or peradventure you have been told a series of things about this particular product. Oh, this product, after launch, we do this, we do that, and you got it, believing all these things, but at the end of the day, your coach or your salesperson, the person that sold you into the product, left you along the way. I am here to correct that flaw. See, the thing about this journey is I would like to take you by the hand. If you submit to my teaching, my lectures, my series, you will get what you need to get when it comes to making sales. So why you are not making sales is a series born out of the desire to get you from a state where you don't make sales to a state where you start making sales. So that means that this series is aimed at identifying the problem, then specifying solutions, and taking you by the hand to ensuring that you get it. And when I started this series, I made you understand that it's of two parts, two angles. Number one is the theoretical angle, the one I'm covering at the moment, and I would like you to pay rapt attention to it, because many will say, they are not showing me things I should know about this platform, that platform. No. See, one platform or the other platform is not the problem. The problem is you're lacking an understanding that you should have known at a point in time in your life concerning the sales. Now, this is why I'm taking the pain to open you up to these truths, because I believe these principles, don't deny principles, because they work. These principles are what will help you to have a better understanding about how to handle people, how to handle your products, how to handle your sales in itself. Many people have so many materials. The materials is as good as dead in your hand if it's not turning into money for you. The material is as good as dead in your hand if it's not yielding the required revenue. So this is a period, an opportunity for you to open your mind, to open your heart, to knowing what it will take you to do what? To understand sales. And sales it is. That's it. I remain your regular host. My name is Kunle Fadari, and I will be opening you up to what will take you another step, into hitting your next sales. I believe something so much. Before the night fall, if you are in the morning, or before the night fall if you are in the afternoon, even before the next day if you are at night, you can still make that sale. If you believe with me, continue listening to what I have to share, because if you miss this, you may not get it from any other person. So that is the reason I am taking the pain to open you up to it. Continue with me while we continue on the journey. Today, I want to open you up to something very, very important. See, the reason many people are finding it difficult to sell is not because the product is bad. It's not because the product is faulty. It's not because the product has one problem or the other, but because you don't understand money. See, If you don't understand money, you will not know why you keep chasing it when it actually ought to be chasing you. That's it. See, if you don't understand, when the understanding of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. You will notice that today many people are into one form of shady business or the other, all in a bid to do what? To create wealth out of what shouldn't have been their what they are facing. Now, many are looking for diverse shady means, duping people, doing a lot of things, all in a bid to do what? To create wealth. Now, let me tell you, that's because they are chasing money, because they believe that if they have more money, they would have more peace, more life. Yes, but should you go ahead looking for more money at the expense of the happiness of another person? So, should you go ahead looking for money at the expense of the health of another person? Some people have been duped. Some people have been, rendered homeless, all because someone somewhere wanted so much money and he ended up duping this person. Now, the major reason many people are in this state is because they have a vague idea about what money is. And when the understanding of a thing is not known, as I've said, the abuse is inevitable. The abuse, if you don't know what a particular thing is meant to do, you will definitely abuse it. It's just like coming home and then not knowing what sugar will do if you consume too much of it. You tasted it the first time, what do you think will happen? It has a sweetened taste. So definitely you ought to, as your body will demand, you'll be like, oh, let me take more of it. And you keep taking more. But at the end of the day, something will happen. Your body will do what? Will react negatively to that. Because your body has a quantum or a quantity that must be taken in. Not that you don't need sugar, but there is a quantity at which your body needs at that particular moment. And that is why you should have the better understanding of whatever you want to do, whatever you want to have, whatever you want to lay your hands upon. Look here, if you're listening to me, if you should understand, I want to make this thing very simple. The reason you are not making sales is not because I've said earlier your product is faulty, it's because you don't have a clear understanding of what money is. And if you have this clear understanding today, bet it with me. I guarantee it. Yes, I guarantee it that you will see money in a new shape, and then you will leave the idea of chasing money, but you will chase this other thing in actual sense. You will chase it with the whole of your heart, and you will make the needed change that your life needs. Join me as I continue understanding money. This is just a brief introduction about money. Okay, let me go into the course proper. Let me go into the series. Now, let me ask you the following questions. Before I even begin, do you know your present financial condition? Your net worth? Are you satisfied with your present financial condition? Are you aware of the simple ways to increase your net worth? Do you have enough savings to see you through 6 months of normal living expenses if you lose your job? Do you save money on a regular basis? Do you have a well-defined, documented financial goal? Do you diversify your investments? Do you have a plan to retire in front? See, before I proceed, I want you to know that if you cannot satisfactorily answer these questions, then you don't have the understanding of what money is. If at this state, you don't know your present financial condition, you don't know what money is. Number 2, if you are not satisfied with your present financial condition and you need a change, then you should find yourself seated. Have a pen and paper as usual. Get yourself your jotter, because I will leave no stone unturned without making you to know what money is. Another thing is, if you are even aware of the simple ways to increase your net worth, yes, These are things that I believe are at your fingertips, but many of you don't even know them. Why? Because you are not in the know. And if you are not in the know, as my mentor will rightly say, you will not be in the flow. So the earlier you get in the know, the better for you, so that the flow can become easy. Now, do you have enough savings to see you through 6 months of normal living expenses if you lose your job? I talked extensively in the last series. I talked about 9 to 5 job in the last series, and there I opened you up to series of things that you should not venture into. If you lose your 9 to 5 today, how confident are you that you can satisfactorily stay the next 6 months? That you can satisfactorily stay the next 6 months without groaning, without whining, without paining about this or that when it comes to money. Now, do you save money on a regular basis? Even if there is this thing we call ajo, the safe thrift, the savings kind of thing in my area in Nigeria. We have the thrift. Even we now have apps that encourage savings. How versatile are you with savings? Do you have a well-defined, documented financial goal? What's your goal? What's your next 5-year plan? What do you plan to achieve financially in the next 5 years? Or is it just you waking up retroactively facing life? Then again, do you diversify your investments? Do you have a plan to retire in front? All these are the things that you need to really, and many other things. I had to just bring it down to this level because some of you will say, what has this got to do with sales? And that is why I will open you up to what you need to do. What you need to do to allow your understanding of money influence your sales. Yes. When you were told to get a product, you got that product believing it will turn into money. Like there is a magic behind that product that will just manufacture itself into money. And that is why you will see thousands of people, mostly, I don't know if it's the same in the whole world, but I see that currently in Nigeria, many people get a product after they are being sold to, and at the end of the day, they had issues. What kind of issues do they have? They have this issue of saying, my coach did not help me. My coach told me I will make money, but I did not make a dime. My coach told me I will be this, I will do that, the product will do this, the product will do that. Calm down, relax. Let me open you up to what you don't know. The product is okay in itself, but what you need to do is that you need to learn. Open your mind up to what you need to do and do it concerning that product. If you've not gotten yourself a product, I will show you one later that I believe will transform your life, just as it did mine. Let me tell you something about myself. Before I was this kind of person, I have this understanding, I read a lot, and so I have understanding of so many things, but unfortunately, I could not do what? I could not advance it out to people to help them out of their struggles. But something happened along the line. I told myself one day, what is the benefit of all this knowledge if none is being used? If it's not being used, that means I'd rather not have it than have it and leave it lifeless. That's it. So the life in your course is you activating that course. The life in your course, in your product, is you activating it. So one thing is that if financially you are not stable and you have $1 million product in your hand and it's not turning to $1 million in your account or $1 million in your account, it means something is wrong somewhere and you need to work on it. And that is where we are going today. Your understanding of money. By the time I finish this series with you, I believe something will change about you. Do you know what will change? Your mentality will change. Your idea will change. The way you attack issues will change. And you'll be able to confidently say, yes, now I know what money is and how to bring sales to me, how I can use it to bring much sales to me. Join me as I continue. Now, let me share some facts I learned. I got this exclusively from Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. And that's why I'm sharing it with you. I got it from him. I learned it and it totally changed my life. Totally changed the way I see money. Totally changed the way I perceived money. I am mentioning different authors here so that you can also have the understanding that all this cannot just happen believing that I have to work for money. No, I have to make money work for me. That's how it should be. That is it. If you're starting from ground zero, it's not an indication that you will end up at ground zero. If your decision at the starting point is to make money work for you, all you need is knowledge, and that is what I'm sharing with you today. Do you know that your paper money is not money? Your paper currency, yes, your in Nigeria we spend naira. Your 5 naira, your 10 naira, your your 50 naira, your 100 naira, your 200, your 1000 naira, your 500 naira, your 1000 naira. All these are not money. They are not. Don't be amazed. I'm going somewhere. Your paper money, even if it's $1, $1, $10, $50 bill, $100 bill, is it $500, $1,000? All these are not money. Your ATM card is not money. Your credit card is also not money. Are you shocked? No, it's not. Your checkbook is not money. Because let me chip in something around your checkbook. If your checkbook were to be money and you have it there with you, please go and take it. Go and take your checkbook out. Yes, I'm talking to you. You are listening now, and I really want you to get this fact very well. Go and take your checkbook. Write yourself $1 million now. Sign it. Have you done that? If you have done that, write yourself $1 million, a check of 1 million naira or $1 million. Sign it. Tear it. Go to the bank and cash it out. Can you? Or probably you should write yourself $100 million and go and cash it out if your checkbook is money. So you now get the point that your checkbook is not money. Your credit card is not money. No. Your ATM card is not money. Your ATM card is not money. Now, your paper money, regarding your paper currency, the naira, the dollar, the yuan, is not money. It's not money. It's not money. Okay? I'm going somewhere. Now, I want to open you up to how money evolved. If all these are not money, if we represent them as money, but in actual fact they were not money, what then is money? So I believe someone is asking me now. Coach Kunle, yes. I'm listening. I'm hearing you. Yes. What is money? Now let me open you up to this. Do you know we have the hunter or gatherer era? During the hunter era, do you think they have your paper currency? Oh, come. Gone are those days during the hunters era when they had to kill an animal, shoot with arrow. To shoot an animal with arrow, go inside the bush to hunt for games to eat. Tell me, do they have your 500 naira? Do they have your $100 then? Is there anything like $100 or $200 or $300 then? Was there anything like $1 bill then? Is there anything like yuan then? Ton then? Won then? Do they have all these currencies there? Euro, pound, sterling. Do they have them? No, they don't. So what then was money for them? What was money for them is one, their energy and the skill to hunt. If you have the energy to hunt, you have money. If you have, skill, because now you have to aim. 2, you have to do what? You have to ensure that your aim hits the target, which is the animal. So if you don't have this, you don't have money then. Because the more animals you kill, the more accolades you get for killing the animal. And the more rich you will be, you look. And even by the time you kill, okay, look at the times of our fathers here in Nigeria, for instance. We have then, before the civilization, you will notice that the more animals they kill then, the more they are accorded titles. They had more wives. Because then, that was the currency then. The currency was the energy and the skill to kill, to hunt for games. Now, here I said the energy is the hard work, where the skill to hunt is the smart work. Yeah. Today we talk of hard and smart work. Because now, don't let me go there yet. We have the hard and smart work now. But one thing is very certain. I believe you are listening. If you're listening to me, just type in the comment section, type I'm listening, I'm getting it. Yes. Now, energy is the hard work, while your skill to hunt is the smart work. Another thing there, we have the farming or the agrarian age. See, why is Coach Kunle bothering himself about teaching you on money? Coach Kunle is doing this because you have a wrong notion about money. You absolutely think money is that thing you are holding in your pocket. You think money is that thing that you that you should get by all means. And that is why you find yourself stuck up in that 9-to-5 job, believing that you have security at the end of the month, and you have your boss has to pay you because he employed you in the first place. He needed your services. And that is why I'm telling you today, you don't have to sit down in that office. You don't have to lock up your brain. If the Creator had created you, He has given you the creative ability to be a creator yourself on the surface of the earth. And being a creator, if your boss is a creator, you're also meant to be a creator. Let me leave that for now. Here, the energy here is the farming. The skill here is how much land you acquire. Let me share something with you. During the hunting age, do you know that land was not necessarily an asset? Because they were not looking at it as such. But something happened when it was the agricultural age. People started seeing land as an asset. People started seeing cultivation, more land expanse as an asset. People started seeing that there is a need to acquire more lands for security. That happens to be their money then. And now, that was what prompted our fathers in those days to do what? To marry more wives. If you're following, type yes in the comment section. Let me see the yes, because this will serve as a flow for me. Now, you can now see that in this particular system, the skill is how much land you own. The size of your land determines the size of your wealth. And that is why at some point in time, during the British colonization era, you will discover something. When they had more land and too little a population to cultivate the lands, they had to source for people outside their jurisdiction to ensure that their lands were cultivated. Can you now see the idea that money, what you call money, is not actually money? I believe you're following me. Then, when people got more land, we now have people now develop a class system. We have polygamy sets in. Slave trade came. Trade by barter came. Pay attention to this. We are going somewhere. The class system came. If you had more lands, you had more assets. If you had more lands, you had more respect in those days. Now, Our fathers married more wives, polygamy. Slave trade, I've also talked about that. Then trade by barter, people start exchanging goods for whatever they need. Whatever you have, you exchange for what you need. But do you know something? Money had not yet evolved, but people were transacting to ensure that what? That exchange can be what is happening, so that whatever you have will not be a limitation for you to getting what you want. So you can give out what you have to get what you want. It's as simple as that. It's as easy as that. Then, and you know they never bothered about money. Not until later, when it occurred that that there should be a promissory note. Yes. Look at it. Before I come here, that there should be a promissory note. Pay attention, I'm going somewhere. That there should be a promissory note that should back up whatever you are exchanging. I will talk about that later in this series, but pay attention. So if at this point in time, people don't have the understanding of what money is, yet they were conducting exchange, yet the energy and their skill is what they are using to implement the kind of exchange they want during this time, then let me show you something. You don't need money to buy a car. Pay attention to this. If you get this today, I believe at the end of this series, your orientation will be so enlightened. The eyes of your understanding will be so opened that you will change your notion, get yourself busy creatively, and start making the needed change that you need to make. You don't need money to buy that television, that LED TV you want to buy, that smart TV, that iSense TV, talk of any kind of TV. You don't, that touch screen TV, you have been dreaming of it, you can't even sleep. Anytime you stop, you don't even need to get yourself borrowing to get it. Look at it, you don't need money to buy your television. You don't need money to buy a house. Are you shocked? Calm down, I'm going somewhere. You don't need money to rent a house. You don't need money to start that business. Then what do you need? I believe somebody is about to put a gun to my head. Tell me what I need now. Calm down, I'm going somewhere. Tell me what I need. Tell me what I need. Coach, you have to tell me. I'm telling you, calm down. I will take you where you are needed to be. What then do you need? What then do you need? You don't need money to buy it. You need a car. Look at that. You need a car. You need a television. Pay attention to this. You need a television. That was what my mentor taught me. He taught me I needed not money to buy this or that, but I needed a particular thing I want. I needed a car. You can tell yourself, I need a television. I need a house. I need to start a business. Yes, I need a shop. I need, whatever. Look at it. What you need is that particular need and not money. If you get what I'm sharing with you today, type value. Type value, type value, type value, type value, type value. Yeah, what you need is that particular need, not money. Not money. If you get what I'm sharing with you today, I believe your orientation will be changed. You will get what it is that you need. And this is it. You need a car. Oh, I need a car. Oh, I need a television. I need a house. Then, if you need this, what you need is that particular need and not money. You don't need money to run ads. You actually need to get your product to be seen in the faces of so many people. So how do you go about it? So what I'm saying here is you focus on getting what you need and not getting paper currency to acquire it. So creativity. Now, there is where I'm going. Creativity and innovation will then flow on how else to get it. When you had the idea that you needed money in the first place to get something, your focus will be on that money. Are we here? Are we here? Your focus will be on the money you need and not on that thing, that particular need you need. But the moment you change your focus, you re-engineer your focus and you set your heart to needing that particular need. Now you start thinking, how do I get it? You know, Robert Kiyosaki says something. He said the difference between the rich and the poor is that the poor says something. The poor has a vocabulary. I cannot get it. And then the faculty of their brain is locked. But then the rich says, even though I don't have it at the moment, how can I get it? That means you are ready to unlock the creative power that the Almighty has given to you to bring out that which you don't have, to make it come into being. If the earth, I'm going into the Bible now. If the earth was created out of nothing, who told you that you can't have that house out of nothing? It all boils down to your idea. It all boils down to how creative you are. Look at the trade by barter era. Okay, I have a yam. I have 1,000 tubers of yam. But I need rice. And a friend of mine has rice. I just need to come to. How much of rice will I need to forgo to have, or how much of yam rather will I need to forgo to have your rice? Because I need rice. Now, the essence of that need that you actually have now is for you to now start creatively thinking. You know, when you close, I said it here, when you close your focus only on I need money to buy this or that, then you close your mind to other possibilities. You close your mind to other possibilities. And remember, wherever you are, there are endless possibilities for you to tap into to make the needed change that your life needs. If you are here with me, say I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. So you focus on getting what you need and not getting paper currency. Because it's when you get what you need that your creativity will unlock the access to it. And when creativity unlock access to it, then you can now see where money will now be coming up, probably at the other end, not at the initial stage. That's where I'm going. So I don't want you to lock up your brain thinking that you need money to buy this or that. But I need you to open your mind to the possibility that behind this need, what do I need? What do I need to do or to open myself into to help produce this thing out of nothing? Because I don't have it at the moment. Do you know that you are so rich and blessed with so much creativity? You are so rich and blessed with so much talent. You are so rich and blessed with so much. The Almighty endowed you with so much that I believe if you can deploy any of those things you have at the moment, you can actually get that need that you want. That need that has become so difficult for you to tap into, so difficult for you to harness, will become a thing of the past. If only you can use what you have. I'm not talking about going into shady acts, but what you have creatively to produce what you want. Look at what Brian Tracy said. Brian Tracy said at a point in time in life, he got angry. If you've not read that book, No Excuses, go and get it. He said at a point in time, he noticed it was not making traction, it was not making progress. He was just going back and forth. Even as a salesman, he was just going. But something happened. He adjusted. He said, why are some at the top and some at the bottom? Why do some people remain at the bottom and some are climbing the ladder every day? This is very simple. It is just the same thing that has kept you stagnant in a place. It is just the same thing that has kept you stagnantly thinking that it is money that you need. See, when he started asking the question, there was a shift in his brain. when he started asking this question, there was a shift, a momentum shift to thinking, how can I do this? How can I get myself out of the bottom and get myself to the top of the ladder of this sales thing? And that is what I'm sharing with you today. If you lock your mind on money, you may not get money, because you will endlessly be putting yourself at the risk of doing shady things, because you'll be looking at the paper currency, when in actual fact you should actually be looking at what you can creatively do to produce something for you. What then is money? I said money is a reward for solving a problem. Can you see? It's a reward. Before, when barter came, there was no money, but there was something serving as reward. That was the exchange there. Now when money was introduced, when the paper money currency was introduced, it serves as a reward. Okay, look at the market seller. Look at the market, a market woman that goes to the market to purchase something, some items, and started selling them. When she is selling, as you are buying, she has added something to it as a gain, but in actual fact, you are telling her, thank you for getting this thing on my behalf. I have this money to give you. Get me this product. And what is happening? You are collecting it to do what? To benefit yourself, and you are rewarding her for going to the market on your behalf. That's it. Money is a reward for solving a problem. See, if you don't get this today, you will not get why you are not making sales. If that's it. Number one, if you see money as a reward, then you will try to identify a problem, a unique need that you know is inherent in the area you are, and you can conveniently procure solution to, that can turn into money for you. Pay attention to this. Solve small problem, then you have small money. You know, I talked about cheap products in the last series. I talked about business models. There I talked about cheap models, I talked about luxury models, and I talked about subscription model. Now I think you are opening your brain to see that when you solve small problem, you have small money. When you solve medium problem, you have medium money. When you solve big problem, you have big money. When you solve national problem, you have national money. It's as simple as that. That's why some will forever be at the top, and some may, if they don't change their way of thinking, they may forever be at the bottom. Another thing is solve global problem. If you solve a global problem, you have global money. Okay, let me share something with you. I was thinking some minutes ago, just before I started this video, I started thinking about MTN, for instance, MTN in Nigeria. There was a day MTN went on break, I think for like 6 hours. Go back in time and look at what happened within that 6 hours. MTN herself or itself or himself, pick anyone, a live wire that you cannot toy with in Nigeria. Pay attention to this. If you get what I'm saying today, you will know what it takes to be what? To upgrade your thinking system. MTN has made itself a brand in Nigeria that you cannot do without in a day. That means MTN in Nigeria is solving a national problem. If MTN is solving a national problem of communication, you know how communication is vital to our economy. If MTN then is solving a national problem, then you can now know what is accruing to MTN every minute. Start thinking. I want to just open your brain to something. Start thinking. Now I am solving a problem for you because I want you to understand that behind money is an understanding that money is not your problem. Money is not your problem. You are so creative. The Almighty God never created a waste. No, He created value. And if you have made it out of billions of sperms, that were secreted, that means you have something to achieve. So if you are meant to achieve something regarding your sales journey, that means you should go back to that product you have not opened in a while. If you have not gotten yourself a product, stay tuned. I'm going to deliver a product to your labs, to your fingertips that will get you in the know, and you start getting the needed traction immediately. Immediately. That's it. So when you solve a national problem, you have national money. Look at, I'll be using the people in Nigeria, for instance. Look at Okonjo-Iweala. That woman is solving a national problem. Now she has gone on to solve a global problem. Now World Bank is saying, come Okonjo-Iweala, come Mrs. Okonjo-Iweala, come solve our problems for us. We need your services. That is what I'm saying. If you cannot open yourself to what you can do, to what talent you can deploy, then be ready to know that you will end up chasing what is meant to chase you. I believe you are getting value. If you're getting value, just say value, say value, say value, value. Type value, type value, type value, type value. I am here for you. I really want you to make it. I am here for you. This series is dedicated to bring you out of darkness into what I call light of sales. Yes. That's it. If you are not making sales, that means you have a wrong idea. You have a wrong notion. It's not working because you're working in the wrong way. Because Apostle Selman will always say something, behind everything working or behind anything working, there is someone working it. So if you are working in the wrong way, that means you are employing the needed tools but in the wrong direction. So I want you to now use those tools rightly. So I believe I've been able to open your eyes into the fact that money is a reward for solving problems. So what level of problem are you solving now? What level of problem are you solving? Are you solving little problems? Are you solving medium problems? Are you solving big problems? Are you solving national problems? Are you solving global problems? What kind of problems are you solving? Open your mind, open. And what kind of problems do you think that after this series you can jump on and start solving? It's as simple as that. What you have the ability to solve that you have not discovered is something that you need to look at after this series. Start jotting down. What can I do? What can I do? What problem can I solve? I believe this will open your mind into what will help you to see money as a reward and not something to run after. I believe I've been able to create that mentality in you. I believe you've gotten value. Yeah, let's continue. Now, what's my offer? We have talked about money. We have opened you up to what we help you to get you in the know that you should not chase money. Don't chase money. Chasing money will not help you. Chasing money will only create more problems. If you chase money too much, you will be lured into doing things that will make you derail from the right path. Instead, why don't you sit down? Can you solve tech problems? Can you solve music problems? Do you know, right here on YouTube, there are people that only record just what's it called? All this solemn meditation tunes, sounds, and they only do a repeat of it for 4 hours. I'm giving you an insight into what you can do. That's as simple as that. There are some people that will just need to record their children playing with one toy or the other and doing what? And uploading it online. And that is what is making money for them. There are some people that are just solving how-to problems, tech issues. Some are into coding, Python, programming of all different kind of stuff. Some are even singing. You can see some solving entertainment problems in the area of footballing, in the area of songs, in the area of acting, actors, diverse problems. Some are builders. Some even talk creatively into your minds. Then some lead you to God, and that's why you have a preacher you love, and a preacher, you have diverse preachers on your phone because you want to listen to them. Now, why am I saying all this? You are not an empty barrel. You are not an empty barrel. That sales product in your hand is not meant to lie idle. It's meant to help you harness the tips, tricks, strategies there, and for you to start gaining traction on your sales journey. Even though I have a product, I already have an offer. I've showed you before. I have an offer for you. I have an offer that can transform your life. Not just transform your life, I have an offer that can get you also in the know. I will also add you up to my class, to my sales class, where I groom people, where I help them, where I enlighten them on what to do and what not to do. I give them tips, I give them tricks, I give them books to read. Because from what I've been saying, you will know that I don't just talk based on fallacy. I give you correct information. And in this information age, if you're not in the know, as my mentor will say, you're not in the flow. That's it. So what's my offer to you this day? My offer is Digistem. Yes, Digistem. There is a link in the description below that shows you how to get yourself the course. In the class where I taught you about high ticket and low ticket offers, I showed you that getting yourself a high ticket offer is all you need to take yourself and make a switch fast from trying to make sales and earning small money to earning huge amount of money in so short a time. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And I'll be taking the pain to share with you what you will get from getting this course. It gladdens my heart to share it with you. Let me not say pain. It gladdens my heart to share it with you because it will help you on your sales journey. It will help you. It will really serve as a huge help to you to get this product, this course, this sales course. Okay, someone is asking, what if I get the course? What is going to happen? You've been talking so much about Digistem. For anyone that gets this course through you, you earn a 50% commission. It's as simple as that. A 50% commission. Yeah, a 50% commission is something to write home about. And then, you know that for you to make, to start making sales, you need to throw up much value up front. Yes, you need to do that. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm throwing up value, giving you value, hot value. If you are not throwing value up front, letting people know what you do, letting people know how your product or how you can benefit them as a person, then you are not likely to make sales. You're not likely to make sales. Look at it. Digistem is the marketplace. It's just like going to a huge Onitsha market now. And then part of the products that you get on Digistem is what I want you to get. The Ultimate Money Machine course. This Ultimate Money Machine is what has helped me to launch myself out. I told you right before in this series that before I was a very shy person. I keep so much to myself, not trying to just open up, but in a way I felt this will not help me grow. Look at the number. I will not physically be there with you when you are looking at this video, when you are seeing this video, but in a way I've been able to influence your thinking that the value you throw in the marketplace is what calls money for you as a reward to whatever you're doing. It's very, very simple. If you can throw up much value into the market, then much money will come. But if you can throw little value into the marketplace, you get little reward. And that is why I am imploring you Not just to listen to this and sit down and get pumped up and do nothing later. No, I want you to sit down, talk to yourself. What can I do? If you have nothing, but you can get, what's it called? You can get this Digistem product, then I implore you, I beseech you, don't waste any more time. See, the only asset that cannot be recycled is the time wasted. Any time you have wasted, you can't recycle it. It's lost. And that is what I'm telling you today with all my heart. I want you to get this course. I want you to get it and start learning from the Ultimate Money Machine. To learn the tips, tricks, cheats that you need to know, the codes to unlocking your next sale, your next big sale. This is it. What are you going to get? Number one, the 7-figure mindset. To successfully build a profitable business that will make you steady commissions every week. Yeah, steady commissions. On the Digistem platform, if you were able to generate sales, if you made sales, what will happen is you earn on the platform. After earning, every Fridays, you make a request, and every Saturday, you receive your cash in your account. It's as simple as that. But one thing is this, your mindset needs to be reworked on. In this particular series, one of these days I'll be talking about mindset, and I really need you to be there. Your mindset will be reworked on. See, there are people on mindset, okay? Let me not talk too much about that so that I won't create another course, another series in this series. No, I don't want to do that. So your mindset will be reworked on to ensure that you have a proper mindset to attract value, to give out value and attract money as your reward. And another thing is the step-by-step framework to make your first sale in less than 21 days. Yes, you will make your first sale in less than 21 days. It's as simple as that. It's a framework. That's why I told you there will be platform teaching. There will be theoretical teaching. I am dealing majorly, basically for now, with the theoretical aspect of sales because I need to rewire your mindset. I need to retrain you. I need to open your understanding to what you don't know. Then an easy way to find a crowd of people ready to follow you and buy from you. See, if you don't have a starving crowd, you will never get, to sell your product. If you don't have a starving crowd, okay, go to a football field. You have 11 players, 10 players and one keeper on team A. Team B also has that particular amount of that particular level of players playing on the field. But something happened at the end of the playing session. There was no water or anything like glucose or to take to get them relaxed. Then you probably just walk there carrying bottled water or sachet water. You get it there and you called it 500 naira or let's say even 1,000 naira. I'm telling you, many of them will rush it because at that point in time there was a starving crowd needing water at that moment, and water is life. So this particular Digistem course program, the UMM course and the Digistem marketplace, will open your eyes to the ways of finding a crowd of people ready to follow and buy from you. Even if you don't have your own product, I've told you, if you don't have your own product, you can still get to sell. Then you can also generate quality leads on Twitter. I've done this before. I told you probably in one of the series, I was able to generate quality leads from Twitter, also Facebook, even Quora, like a magician. Leads are what turn into sales. Leads are those that will later get your product. But if you don't get leads, for instance, look at, I won't talk much, so I don't reveal much. Done for you lead magnets to give away to increase your affiliate sales. Yes, there are done for you lead magnets on the Digistem, on the UMM course in the Digistem marketplace. Then, how to build a landing page with your smartphone. Yes, You see what I'm doing now, I'm doing it with a smartphone. I am doing it with a smartphone. That means I am being smart with my phone. Unfortunately, many are dull with their phones. I am not shy to say that. I am not, timid to say it. No, many people, if, let me just put it this way, if you have been dull with your smartphone, I believe it is high time you stopped being dull. It is high time you got yourself in the know and start taking action. Start developing yourself. Don't give room for dullness on that phone. That phone in your hand has been crying for so long a time for you to take action. Again, the secret objection handling formula, that's very see, before I go into, that is one of the major things that you need to learn about sales. Let me open your eyes to this today. Not everyone that clicks your link will automatically buy. No. Several people will go there to say, let me take a look. Several people will go there to say, what is he even selling? Several people will go there to say, okay, you are selling this. Is that a price? No problem. I will come some other day. Several people will even come to your DM and start asking series of questions, all in a bid to know more about your product. How do you handle them? These are secret objection handling formula. Now, again, you will learn how to run converting ads on Facebook. I've said that before. Look at that. So on Digistem platform, we have on the UMM course, you will learn the organic secrets together with the ad secrets by the time you get into the course. Then the secret to generate surefire content for your business in less than 5 minutes. That's it. How to generate content is very, very simple. Then how to convert your WhatsApp into a cash machine is as simple as ABC. The easiest funnel to convert prospects to hot buyers in less than 14 days is simple. It's simple. But you need to get into the course to know that. How to build a landing page, I've said that before. 1 year free affiliate account. In the last series I told you that Digistem is also operating a subscription plan. This year, if you get Digistem this year for the 20,000 naira, next year at the lapse date, you are still getting it. You are resubscribing. And that is to tell you that you are not meant to get the course and put it somewhere. If you got the course and put it somewhere, then it's not useful for you. It's not useful. Then at the closure or the lapse date, it expires and you won't have access to that course again. Then of what use is a year without even accessing what you need to access in the course? Then we have done for you copy headlines or writing copy and content. See, I want you to pay so much attention to this series. To this series because at the point in time I'll be talking about copy and copy. Let me leave it at that. Some will say, what is copy? Okay? You wait and see what copy is so that you can know how to apply copy to your I leave it at that. How to pick a hot product that has a lasting solution to 80% of your prospects' problem. This is that's very crucial. It's very crucial. Then again, there are bonuses. You can start a YouTube channel that pays you in dollars monthly with your smartphone. You can see. This is what I'm doing already. I'm doing it. Yes. Then again, how to create a blog that ranks on Google with your smartphone. All with your smartphone. Access to the Telegram support group where you buying the 7-figure, where we'll be having our 7-figure weekly coaching course. It happens every weekend. And this is part of the course. So the ultimate money machine valued at 60,000, smart YouTube monetization course. You have the dollar printing blogging course. All these are what you are going to get and several others. Now, if you price all of this, it is nothing less than 180,000 naira. I think this should even be the old value because $381 of today in Nigeria is something around 250,000 or so. So if you will be getting a 250,000 naira course for just 20,000 naira, what do you think? What kind of value is that? It's raw. It's raw. Take your chance today. Take your chance today. Take your time. Get it now. I say raw value. I see raw value there. So take your time. Get the course now and start learning. Start learning and implementing. So if you want to get the course today, after I told you in the last series, it's only for 20 persons. It's only for 20 persons. It's only for 20 persons. At the end of the 20, I'm going to log the WhatsApp group and I'll teach them like they will have everything it takes to get sales, and they will start making sales right away. Thank you for your time. I remain Kunle Fadare, your amazing coach. You know, one thing I've taught you today: without value, there is no reward. Without value, there is no money to pay to hand for whatever you are giving out. So if you want a reward for value, you have to solve a problem. Thank you for your time. I remain Kunle Fadare once again. Do have a blessed day.